Alright, back on the line. This is Maiden number 3 of the morning. I already did the FMS F18, FMS Yacht 130, and this is a Pulse XT60. I picked this one up used. A fellow named Bill out in Plano, Texas, and paid $150 for it, and that was basically a plug and play. Just needed to put a receiver in it and a battery. Flying it on a 6S 4000 China Hobby line. Now this one, he advertised it as needing a little TLC, and he's definitely right about that. This one doesn't have too much more hours available, I think. There's been quite a few little patch jobs and stuff like that on it, which doesn't really impact it. But I'm looking at some of the control surfaces, the hinges and stuff like that. Only reason I bought it is a little higher than what I'd want to pay based on the condition. Well, that said, these are just super hard to find. I used to have one, but it had an OS 91 on it, I think, and I just could not get that motor or that engine to stay running. So I wound up selling it at a swap meet, and like a dodo bird, I should have just converted it to electric. But at the time, I was relatively new to flying and just really didn't even think about it, truth be told. Plus, you know, I'm not a modeler. I'm a flyer. I like flying the planes. Little small things, you know, put a wheel on, put a little glue in a wing when you crack it up or something. But as far as building out ARFs and stuff, no, that's not me yet. I don't have the time. My health isn't good enough to support that that function. So I'd like to just get them in a turnkey and fly them. That's how I've flown so many models. I've only been flying about 3.5 years, and I've flown somewhere between 80 and 90 models. And some of them, of course, were not mine. Some of them were friends that let me fly them, but the vast majority of them were mine. I probably have owned over 75 different ones that I've owned personally. I buy them used, fly them, and then turn around and resell them. If I lose $25, $30 on it, it's a rental fee. That's the way I look at it. And it lets somebody else enjoy the plane, and it gives me experience on a bunch of others. So without further ado, let's see if anybody's here yet. Nope. Let us get on up there and try this Maiden out. Taxiing out. This has a E-flite 60 size motor. Now, he did change out the wheels on this. I guess he said he flew off of a grass field also. I'm going to come down here and get position. The sun's behind the clouds, but never can tell here. It'll just peek back out on you. I do like it with the larger wheels, though. I think that'll be a lot more fun on the grass. Hat cam adjusted. No flaps, of course. Coming out on low rates on the aileron and high on everything else. Tails up. Well, yeah, she just lifts right up. Slow pass, just gliding. Coming back on the power. He may have the brake set on this ESC. I noticed it looked like on that pass there. Yeah, definitely got some climb. On that pass there, it looked like the prop was stopping. Try that again. Cutting the power right there. It's just coasting. Yeah, propeller's just barely turning. Not sure what's up with that. Most of them have the wind, they'll still twist it. Try a high-speed pass here in front of us. Full throttle. Oh yeah, it's not fast at all. Glasses are fogging up. I have another large balsa plane that flies on a 6S. That's the Dolphin. And that thing's a beast. The power system on it, man, it just rips it up. This one right here is just a lazy, gentle flyer. Get a little altitude and try the roll. I'm going to go into the high rates though for the roll. Still pretty tame. Go back into low. Yeah, if you just wanted a nice leisure flight, this in here is pretty good. Let's try a touch and go and see what she looks like when she gets settled in for a landing. Chopping the power right there. Mosquitoes. Got one getting in my eyeball. Whoa. I'm blaming that one on the skeeters, guys. Had it getting right in my eyeball. Of course, if I do it again on this pass, we'll know I was trying to find a lame excuse. This has a carbon fiber gear on it as well. That's basically a dead stick. No prop action at all. Pretty smooth. Man, got that bad boy right in my eyeball. I think we got time for one more go around. This thing's pretty quiet. Very floaty too. A little bit of a touch and go. We have to cut the throttle on this, on the right there, basically cutting the throttle just one or two clicks. There it is, Pulse XT60. That's why I wanted another one. You can tell that thing just flies great. Again, carbon fiber gear on it. Really wasn't digging the large wheels when I first seen it. I was thinking, well, this normally comes with wheel pants and stuff. Of course, flying out here in the mornings, you can see how much grass it picks up. Wheel pans, they just get chock full. I think it looks just fine with those larger wheels. Feel free to put your comments in on it. But this one would be a keeper. I'll get to fly it as much as possible, and I'll be looking around. I'd like to find a Pulse 40 also. So great flying planes, man. People have equated these to the Super Sportster, giant Super Sportster. This has got a 70-inch wing on it. It's a two-piece wing. I will probably just tape it together, and I'm in an SUV, so I got plenty of room in it, and for a 70-inch wing, so probably just tape it together. It makes it a lot easier to transport that way, a lot faster, I should say, and get to the field and just slap it on there. All right, thanks for watching.